Today we're going to play against Elisabeth with a rating of 2,700. What a crazy life I have. My heart can't take it. 2,700, we're going to play against her at the age of 22. The age when she beat Borgov. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to use the strategy Magnus suggested. I'll take it to an endgame, sneakily, and try to use my own tricks. That's going to be the strategy today. So, without further ado, let's get straight to today's session now. So, guys, here we are in front of her, Elisabeth, and she's already sending a message there. Hello, shall we create a masterpiece together? Let's see what kind of game we'll have here, right? Let's see if we're inspired today. I'll start playing here with my traditional E4 stone board. 22 years old, 2,700. We've already faced her E5, right? Lily is in the house. Lily is excited. She's excited because the game is dramatic. I get it. Lily Zinha gets it. And I'm not going to play the theories. I'm going to play the theories because Elisabeth, she won't forgive me if I do something outside of that. Lilita took the pawn. She's making a mess. I'll play D3, then D4, kicking out the knight. I'll play H3, controlling the square and guarding the fourth. She castled. Bishop to D3 seems normal. Should I castle queenside? Well, she's playing this. She touched it here. It's not a problem. I'm going to castle. If she takes here, it's on the pre-move. She didn't take. She didn't take. And now, Rafael Zinho, what do I do? Bishop E3 is an option here for me, right? Creating more pressure. Although the D5 square is really well defended, right? It doesn't make much sense, of course. Developing the pieces always makes sense. But is it really through E3? Lily Zinha is Delebico. Delebico, Lily Zinha. I'll play C4. Let me open the door since Lily Zinha wants to leave. Lily Zinha wants to leave. She left. Lily Zinha went to the living room. We continue with Pelé. She played with D5. Interesting idea. Now creating a really strong tension here in the center. Pawns capturing everywhere. It's pure madness. And now, Rafael. What can I do here? I can clear out the center, right? No problem. I capture here once, capture there twice, and... We simplified the position. She didn't recapture my pawn. Well, I also can't defend like this so directly, right? Because this one doesn't work. Not because she's going to take here, but because she would have bishop f6 and I would lose the rook, right? So I would already have a serious problem. What I'm thinking here is, since I'm going to lose this pawn, I lose this pawn trying to break her structure a bit by playing this. P6 seems like an interesting move. It breaks her structure a little bit. Since Magnus called me and we shared info, I'll attempt to bring it to a conclusion, since she has some difficulty in this stage of the game. Her knight is well placed, but also well controlled. There are some jumps here that I won't allow. I'll play this one. Here she comes with the queen, right? She played with the queen of 6 here, blocking now the... Well, bishop e3, I wasn't going to play that anyway, right? I have a tactical move, knight to d4. She can't take it because I have bishop takes h7 check, and I win the queen. Knight to d4 looks like a good move, doesn't it? I want to capture the bishop there, right? I'm going to play because I'm bold. Or a little bold. Okay, I'm going to take here now, right? Breaking her structure a little more. I attack the rook, right? I attack her rook. There was no time to take here. Now I'm going to move my bishop. Simple as that. It's nerve-wracking to play against Beth. She plays really well. Bishop e4 or bishop 2. I'm not going to let her take this bishop, right? I'm going to move the bishop now. But where to? That's the big question. There's a tactical move here. A tactical move exists, but bishop takes h7 fails. If king takes, queen checks on queen 5 and the knight falls. Is this right? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm going to play it. Bishop takes h7. I played it. Check. He goes back, I take. And now? I won a pawn from Bet. I broke her structure. I can't believe it. Whoa, but what is this? She's giving up another one here. Oh, but this one is dangerous. This one is poisoned. This little pawn here is poisoned. Because if I take it, she gets out of check, right? And when I come back here to defend the little pawn, she's bringing both rooks to the file, and my queen is practically trapped, and I'm losing the f2 pawn. So be careful. Let's take it easy. No, let's not get overconfident, right? I can simply now go back to play f2 I defend here. Is it defended or not? She can still take. She takes, I take, she takes, I take. No, she can't take. Everything is defended, right? I have 3 pieces defending the pawn here, and she has 3 pieces attacking, so the pawn doesn't fall. I'm back. I don't want to take the pawn on e6, remove that pawn. She wants to double up on the f file, which is fine. This move seems very good. And now, where do I go? I have to develop the pieces. That's very clear. Very clear. One idea I have here is to play knight d2 to knight e4. I attack her bishop and bring another defender here to the f2 square, but there's a problem. Knight to d2 allows her to play knight f4, and nothing is perfect in this life, right? Oh, what a tough life. I can't play knight d2, even though I'd really like to make that move. But I don't think I can. I'll have to play knight to 3 instead. Knight takes, pawn takes. It goes to the endgame I wanted so much, right? With a few pawns up, I have 5. She has 4. 1 pawn up, is that enough? To play with the Betty? I don't know. Another idea is to play with b4. b4 is a move, huh? b4 is a move. She would have that, and I would have rook 2, defending the f2 pawn once again. And it starts to make some sense, although b4, bishop d4, and rook 2, I have trouble getting that knight out because I get into a double attack theme here. Oh man, doubts, but another pawn move without developing any piece is a bit too crazy on my part against Elisabeth. I'm going to play knight c3. I'm going to develop... Oh, she didn't take my knight here, which was a move I thought she would make. She brought her pieces directly to defend, and now she allowed knight e4 because I don't want to take her knight. I want to play knight e4 here to try to attack this bishop that's really bothering the f2 pawn here. How tough. This game is really beautiful. It's really tense. Oh, I played knight e4. Okay, she doesn't want me to take the bishop, right? Which makes a lot of sense. She attacked the pawn on b2 again. Could this be an issue? I'm unsure. I don't know, honestly. The knight can't leave because the pawn causes problems here. And this one now. Leading to a very, very complicated endgame. Because I give her the option to trade some pieces. She can take pawn 4, bishop 4, the king moves, rook 4, queen 4, and in the end, the pawn on b2 is falling. Ah, what a shame. I can't go into this line. I can't believe it. The line of simplifications. I would really like to go into this line. But no, I don't think it's going to work, right? Okay, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? There's no point in insisting. Just one more time. Bishop e3. Knight takes. Pawn takes. Bishop takes. Exchange everything. When I promote to queen on f1, queen takes b2 will follow. With problems on the pawn at a3. And kind of without a play, right? I still have knight to g5, but she has bishop to f6. Very complicated. It doesn't seem right. I'm not going down that line anymore. No way. Well, she managed to create a very tense position. But is she in Zug? Could it be that she has no useful moves? I'm just going to defend here. I can play this one. Or am I falling for some tactical trick here? I don't think so, right? Rook e1. I defend this pawn, and now maybe... Ah, she played this? Here I take it. I take it without even thinking. I take it, and... Now, now. Good. And now, I can just take the king out to play this, right? I can take my king, king h1. If she takes, I can really take it. The pawn on e6 will fall at some point. We're entering a tense line. This endgame is fascinating. I must be cautious as she'll start pressuring here. I'll proceed with king h1 nonetheless. g3 might work for me. Maybe it's dangerous, right? No, g3. Oh, g3. I'm going to have this weakness here on the f-pawn for the rest of my life, right? I wouldn't want that for my life, no. King h1 could be an idea. She can promote to bishop. And I'm going to take it to the endgame I wanted, right? I can take the rook and promote. Then she has the option to capture with the rook or the queen, and I'm capturing here with check. The position is quite complicated. I plan to move to this line, king h1. What action did she take? Queen 3b, queen 3b. She's creative, right? That's a fact. She's very creative. I'm going to play by advancing here, fix my knight. There it is. f3 was the move I wanted to make. I have to do it. At least a little bit of logic is necessary here. Wow, this is really good. This is really good. This is just too good. I'm going to play here with the knight, g5. Wow, knight g5 looks really good. Attacking the pawn on e6 here, she has to bring back the rook. One of the two rooks has to defend this point here. Well, knight 5 looks like a move. I think she's going to play with this one. So that I don't have it. The big idea is that if knight g5, the rook comes back to f6. I would have queen e4 with some really annoying mate ideas for her. So if I play knight g5, she's going to bring this rook so that I don't have queen e4 since this rook is controlling that square. That could be an idea. BNB. Knight to 5 looks like the move here. I'll play it. I was expecting that move. She didn't play it. She pushed the pawn. Interesting. This one too. And now I'd like to simplify by exchanging queens. I have this move to play this one. I exchange the queens. Here there's a checkmate threat. So I'll play this. I move the king. I played. What is she trying to do? She wants to defend my checkmate ideas here. I can play this, offering an even exchange. Will she want to trade? I'll play this move. Hoping she'll trade queens. She traded queens, so there you go. We're taking it to the endgame, Magnus. Our plan is working, we're taking it to the endgame. She played this move and... Good. Here my rook is under attack. I can't play this because there's bishop d3, and she's very tactical and tricky. I'll have to go back then. Her idea is interesting. Super tactical. When I go back, she'll bring the rook to b8 and she'll bother me here, right? I see. That move was strong. Wow, that move was really strong. I only have one move here, right? I only have rook to d1, and now the rook to 8 is coming. Man, that's tough. She didn't play it. Well, Beth surprises me here. She surprised me with this move. I'll attack this pawn now. If I do, I lose the S anyway, right? Oh, little Raphael. Do it now, then. The horse is doing well here, but... maybe not so much, right? If I play the S, she takes here. I take there, she takes there. Rook there, she brings the bishop back, still defending that pawn. No. No. I'll push the pawn. Oh, now this one to take, but I put myself in a pin, right? Because she doubles, and I can't move my knight anymore. I can push my pawns forward too. Why not, right? If she can, I can too. She can. I can too. First, I'll play this, bringing more pressure to this point. Okay, she played like this. Now I have to watch out for the 8th rank. It could be a very, very dangerous theme here for me, right? All my dark squares are weakened here. She might have moves like bishop e3, maybe. Bishop e3, maybe? I can take the bishop on e3. Is there a checkmate possibility? I will advance my pawns and play a4. What does she do for a living? Bishop e3. Well, then I'll really go back, right? a4. There it is, I sent it. She keeps activating. If I move forward, she'll take here, right? Oh, this Beth is really sneaky. Man. Where do I go now? It seems she's stalling me. I have this one too, correct? Here, I'll take it. And falling over there. Taking it to this ending seems plausible. Maybe, right? Horse 5 is a move here. I don't believe it. Horse 5. She takes, I take. She takes and I take here. And we go for this. I'll play. Okay. He played with rook b8. She's hanging here, or is it just my impression? No way. Let me check something. Rook. Knight takes a 6. What does she do next? Knight takes a6. Defends here and attacks there. I took it. Elisabeth, what are you doing? Oh, I throw this. She takes it. Oh, it's really dangerous. It's really dangerous as hell. Now I can't even go back because she takes it and I can't take it because otherwise the tower falls. And now Rafaelzinho. I have to play this one and she takes it here. Ah, this is the only one, right? I don't even need to think. She's going to take it there. It ended up being a good move for her, right? What a sneaky girl. And I fell for this topic of... In this tactical theme here, right? She's threatening this one, which is pawn takes and rook takes. She also has some checkmate ideas in this position. I'm out. I don't see any checkmate ideas, correct? Well, if there are no checkmate ideas, I can maybe play with the knight to 7. I'll play knight to 5 and reorganize my pieces. Then knight to 7. Check. It's the only move, so I don't even have to think about it. Now she played this, and knight to d5. Check. I lose the piece, right? There's a discovered attack here. And knight to a8. Oh no, knight to a8. She just goes back. It doesn't even make sense. All right. I can play like this here. Maybe this one, getting out of any check threats and improving my king. She's having some themes like that too. Look. I advance the pawn and take a few of my little pieces. That's tough. Bet plays really well. And now Rafaelzinho. This one may be allowing this check I take. She takes and this one here, right? I win the pawn. I'm scared to make this move g3. I'm thinking about playing. g3. Will it work? g3. I'm really scared right now here. I need to escape these positions. I can also play this one with king h3 and king e4, the famous Grob king. Wow, her endgame play is really solid. She's not making it easy at all. I think Magnus wasn't following the right plan. He played this move now. She advances g3, h3. And I'm leaving my king very exposed. I'm going to play g3. I'm scared, but I played it. Okay, now I'm going to move the king away from the dark square. I'm so scared. That's scary, man. I wanted to play knight to d5, but I can't now, so I'll play this. She can check here if she wants. She didn't check. Now this one, knight to d5. I attacked the rook. Did she check? What's going on here? Well, here I'm not forced to take it, right? And now! Her tower is threatened. If I take the tower, she promotes, right? That's very clear. Now if I play this, she takes here. I can't take here because then the knight falls. Oh. I'll play this one. I'll replace it. Oh, I think there's a problem here. How did I not see this? Such a simple continuation. How do I defend this here? Well, if I play this, rook takes... Oh, we've got a little problem. Rook to d3, rook takes b5. rd3 arcs b5. Rook takes d5, and now where do I move this knight? Knight to c7, she has rook b2, b2. And threatens to promote, and I have nowhere to move my king. Is there any different continuation here? Rook to d3, rook takes b5. And now, I don't even have a check to give. Is there any different line I can play? If I play this one, she has rook takes b5 right away. Then she attacks my rook and attacks the knight. Wow, I think I'm lost here. What a tricky endgame player. Oh no, 22-year-old Beth is no pushover in the endgames. Wow, the best line is to play this endgame a knight down. Let her take here and here. Now, I'm going to attempt a miraculous draw here. Maybe by simplifying the pieces. That one. Pian-por. When she takes here, this one. And she's stuck there, right? Will the little draw work here? I play this one. She takes, I take. If she takes, I play this one. And her bishop is pinned. It can't go back, right? Otherwise, the rook falls. Will the desperation line work? If she advances, I take her. I'm playing right. It's time to get desperate. Good. Can I take it here now? And now? I should have managed a draw here, maybe. I've been suspicious from the start. The big issue is that she has rook to b3 now attacking this one. I can go here. If I advance, she won't want to trade. She'll play bishop to g4 Grob style and try to squeeze me in this endgame. So the move here, I think, is this one. Then I play the king here. And I get ready to make the advance, so let's go. King to d3, I can't let her get into the third rank. Now this one. Afraid here. She's going to play king f5. This one, king 5. When I play here, she advances. She will still pressure me in this endgame, which I can't believe I'll have to suffer through. Oh no, but I have a check here. Check. Push her king back. But then how do I play this one? This Betty plays so much, I can't resist it. I play king 5. I could stay here forever, just standing still. Let's go. I don't know if I can stand still here. If she trades the rooks, I lose, right? If she trades the rooks, I lose this endgame. Is check an option? How do I trade this pawn? So check and she goes back. Then I can't trade properly anymore, right? Oh. Well, I have this one, and she's going to play the 5 tower to play the 3 tower. And what do I do? So now I play the A3 tower, 5 tower with this idea, and then I give check anyway. The king goes back and check again. So, Raphael, what are we going to do to exchange this pawn? What's your plan, my boy? So there's a plan here. This position is tough. What am I going to play now? I can skip my turn too, right? I'll skip my turn. It doesn't help at all because I can't play here. She'll advance anyway. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to lose this ending. I play this one and... Okay, rook to A3 is the move. Rook 5 didn't play. He didn't play rook 5, why? He didn't play rook 5. I'll play this one. She came to chase this one. Advance, check, right? I mean, almost checkmate there. She played very well here. Check. I'm going to have to struggle in this endgame to defend this pawn now by bringing the king, right? I have to struggle in this endgame here. Well, my rook is defending there. I'll move the rook to the other side. This endgame is going to be tough. Oh, my life! I'll play here to move to a white square. The rook is on a dark square, but that's not the issue. Now this one. I took her rook, right? She moved out, and now there are endless checks. I can play this one too. Why not, right? I'm going to give a check. Check. I'm just going to keep giving endless checks here. Check. Check. I want to draw now for sure. Check. Check again, and I'll move the king here. She blocked with the bishop. Oops, blocked with the bishop. Pawn takes pawn. I push mine. It doesn't work, does it? Her king also moved far away. I'll move the rook to the other side. Now the rook goes back. Okay, she came to attack here. Seems like a good move. That move was really strong. Okay, I have the check here. She got out. And now... Wow, I'm going to lose the pawn, right? If I play this, she has bishop to p5. Oh, man. I knew I was going to struggle in this endgame. Oh, man, what a tough endgame. I'm going to play this one anyway. Keeping her king away, there might still be some resistance because her bishop controls this square. I can't defend here, right? Let's go. What a tough endgame. This one. Now she's going to defend, right? Well, as long as her king is far away, I guess it's not a problem, right? Don't I draw here? She takes, I take. She comes closer. I move the king away and push the pawn. Oh, we have a chance for a draw here. I can't believe it. I'm going to snatch that little draw from her. I take. She takes. King takes. And now? And now, how does she hold that pawn? Shot. The king arrives. I can't believe it. No way, right? A checkmate idea. Oh, I can't believe she's going to win. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, what sadness. What a trap. What a trap. I can't believe this endgame wasn't a draw. I got checkmated here. I took away the last square. I took away the king's last escape square. Oh, here it would be a draw if I played this one. No, right? Ah, she defended. She saw a little checkmate threat there. I'm shocked. It's unbelievable. I couldn't. Where's the line? Let me put an analysis here. Hold on. It's going to mess up the layout, but that's life. So, guys, I made a little cut in the video to fix this crazy layout. She truly plays the endgames very well, guys. Different from the other modules, right? From the other levels that I faced. She played very well, and I was happy with my 95.5% accuracy against her. 96.8%. We played reasonably well, but I made a mistake because rook takes d2 doesn't work. Precisely because of one reason, that checkmate theme comes up when the pawn advances, which I hadn't seen. I was kind of hasty with that rook takes d2. She took, and here there's no way for me to win this anymore. I thought she wouldn't be able to defend the pawn, which is a typical endgame theme, but in this case here it doesn't work because a checkmate theme appears when the pawn gets to the g7 square, which is also very hard to see. She played the best move here. Even if I played other moves, for example, attempting to bring the king quickly after her move, I lose the pawn immediately as she can play rook to g3. I must push the pawn here, then king e4. And now I have to keep advancing, because if I play something like this, she attacks the pawn, and when I push it, she plays king to 5, and the pawn is going to fall, right? There's no super move, so I really had to push forward. That was the only thing I could do, right? Even though she plays king to f5, and I can't play g7 now, which I hadn't seen before, when I sacrificed the rook for d2. And it's just because of this theme here that I don't win this game. Because if I push now, there's mate, which I didn't even see at the time I was playing. What a shame it didn't work out, because you get checkmated with avocados here. And what a tough game this was. I really liked the way Betty played. She played very solidly, and it didn't work out for me. We'll have to try for a rematch now. It's the first time I've lost to Press Engine. This level is really strong and tough to play, so I'll have to change my strategy. I'm going to call Magnus. And I'm going to change this strategy because going straight to the endgame didn't solve my problems, even though I got a really good position in the middle game. But that's life. Well, guys, it didn't work out. Let's go for our rematch. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next videos. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you.